In this box is the Motocaddy ME Remote. So this is Motocaddy's entry-level remote control trolley. It retails here in the UK for around £1,050, but I've bought this one myself for around £800 in the Black Friday sales. So I'm gonna unbox it now and see what it's like to put together straight out of the box. But make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna be posting my full review of this trolley as soon as possible. So let's see what we've got in here. Okay, pretty neatly packaged on the inside. Let's see how awkward it is to get out of the box. Oh, I tell you what, it's got more weight on it than I realised, certainly compared to the standard Motocaddy versions. I guess there's more going on the inside. And I suppose that makes sense because this will have downhill control built into it, which means all those gears and mechanics, that is going to take a fair bit of weight in here. Now, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'll get the battery pack out of there. So I actually went with the 36-hole battery in this one rather than the 18-hole. So I got a pretty good deal on this actually. To get this for under £800, that's pretty good. So I'll include any links down in the description below. So if you are thinking about buying this and you find this video helpful, then maybe consider using those links and it will help support this channel. Don't worry, you don't have to use those links if you don't want to. They're just there if you do want to use them. So you just get the standard wheels in the box, so you don't get the winter wheels. Now here in the UK, I'm gonna need to put some winter wheels on them, but I've already got some M series winter wheels for my M1 Motocaddy trolley. So I'm hoping that they're just going to work on this one. So at the back, we've also got the stabilizing wheel there. We've got some instructions, which we'll probably never read. And then on this side, okay, so we've got the bungee cords that attach to the bottom. So if you've got a Motocaddy bag that already has the easy lock system, then you don't actually have to use these bottom bungees because the two pins at the bottom of the bag just sit in the trolley. I do really like using that feature with Motocaddy. And then in the bottom, I've got the remote control and the USB to USB mini, or that's USB, no, it's not even micro USB. Oh, it's USB A to USB B. Oh, the remote still use USB B. I think this is gonna be the only USB cable that I'm gonna have in this house. Who uses that anymore? Right, let's get this box out of the way. Don't knock over the camera. Let's put this together. So starting with the wheels, I think you can put these wheels on any way round with these ones. With some electric trolleys, you have to use the left on the left and the right on the right, but not with this one. And let's put the other one on here. There we go, slide this one in. Now you've got the additional notches on the wheels here, so it means if you do run out of battery, you can just slide them out a little bit, I think, he says. There it is. And then you've got free wheel mode, so you can push the trolley around if you need to, but it's a fair old lump, so try and avoid that if you can. Let's put that wheel back in there. Now, because this is a remote controlled trolley, you're definitely going to want to be making use of the stabilizing wheel at the rear. So at the back of the trolley here, you've actually got a little port that you can see, and you've got a little pull-out section. So I'm guessing you just slide that in, pull it out, and slide it in. Yeah, and there you go, it locks into place, and now that is in. So it looks like that wheel isn't retractable, or it doesn't fold down or anything like that. So when you're finished using it, you just take it out and store it. So don't go forgetting that, because these make a big difference. You don't want your trolley to be tipping over backwards, especially if you've got a hilly course. One other point to make with the wheels, to save on storage space, you can actually normally flip them around the other way and store them that way, and it doesn't feel like it clips in, but they definitely sit on there, so you can save a little bit of storage and a little bit of footprint if you need it in your car. But for now, let's plug this in the right way around. So with the M series trolley, you've got two latches to fold it up and fold it down. So you've got a latch here on the front, which moves the handle up and down. And you've also got a latch here on the rear, which releases this bottom one. And actually, I say it releases because there's another clip there, which is just holding that in place too. So that will keep it together for storage. But you can see here, when you move the bottom one out, that front wheel unfolds, and then you just push the latch down, and that one is now locked in place. And then with the upright one, you move it to where you want, pull that latch in, and now that one is locked in place as well. So next up, let's just get the battery installed. And because this is a 36-hole battery, I say because it is, I assume it means that it's heavier because there's more cells inside, I don't know. Oh, and interestingly, look, there's a white battery charger in with this one. Can't say I've ever seen a white Motocaddy charger before, but there we go. And with the ME model, what you're getting is Motocaddy's older style of battery. So you can see it's this kind of square on the bottom and hexagonal on the top, and then that just slots into this section right here. And then it means you have got a cable. Oh, and if I just take the paper off the end of the cable there, oh, and you've got a plug, there you go. So then all you do is plop the battery in there, and then you just plug the cable into the trolley like so, and then the trolley is now powered on. And the way that you can tell it's powered on this one is because then you've got the little battery showing green, and you've got the little power button there lit up green as well. So with the ME, you can't actually see the speed that you've got it set to. You just have to kind of increase it or decrease it either via the remote, or you can still use the little dial here as well. So you can see here, if I just turn it on, there we go, the trolley's off, and we're gonna crash it in my kitchen, but we press it again and it stops it. Now, interestingly as well, you've got the rotating front wheel. Well, of course the front wheel rotates, but it pivots on this one. So you don't get that on a lot of Motocaddy's electric trolleys. So I think that's gonna actually make it easier for this trolley to turn on the spot when you're using it with the remote. So essentially this control mechanism is the same one on the Motocaddy SE. This is the ME. So with the SE, that is their entry-level compact trolley. On this one then, so this is their entry-level compact remote control trolley. So let's open up the remote control, take a quick look at that. Please exit remote mode before steering the trolley manually. Okay, I wonder how you do that then. I guess it's with this power button on the front here. So if I push the power button on, oh, there we go. So I get a little flashing green light at the top of the Motocaddy, and there we go, we're off. That's it. So look, you can, whoa, did you just see that? I nearly took myself out with the trolley. So it's really simple remote control. You've got left, right, and then plus and minus for faster and slow down. Then you've got a big stop button in the middle. Then you've got the power button at the bottom. And then all you do is just hold it, and around she goes. And then you press forwards. There we go. Press backwards. Oh, you hold backwards. There we go. Press forwards. Hold backwards. Cool. Good to know. Really trying to knock my two front teeth out with this remote, ain't I? So you've got a little belt clip that you can use here, either on your belt on the back of the remote, or actually if you want to use the handle mode, you can turn the remote off. You've got a little section here, you just slide the remote on, and then instead you can use it in normal handheld mode if you prefer. I suppose you might want to do that if the conditions get a little bit tight and you want to be able to maneuver the trolley. And I suppose that's probably quite a nice way of doing it, because then the trolley just feels and works like a normal remote control trolley. You're not having to hook the remote onto the handle and then still use the remote to speed it up or slow it down. You've got your standard bungee cords here on the front, which just wrap around your bag and hook on the other side. That looks like every other M Series Motocaddy trolley. And as I said before, you've got the wheel at the back, which is gonna help stop the trolley tipping backwards when you go up hills. So let's just show you how easy it is to fold down. So you release the big hinge at the bottom there, and then you unclip the hinge at the top, and then that should, he says, interesting, have the wheels straight, otherwise you might find that a little bit difficult, but you just hinge that back down there. So look, once the wheels are straight on the front, hinge the front one down, hinge the top one, and then you lock that one in place, lock that one in place, and now that's secure. And what you can do is actually use the bag hook, press the little button on the side here, and that locks that in as well, and then you can pick it up. Whew, I'll tell you what, like, you'd get a good back workout from doing a fair few reps of these. It's not necessarily designed to be the lightest or anything like that. It's maneuverable enough, I suppose, because look, you've got a good way to pick it up here with that front handle. You can also use that as a carry handle if you want to. Oh. And just don't forget to take out the rear stabilizing wheel, I suppose, if you want to store it upright, which you can do with the Motocaddy. You can see here it sits quite nicely upright, but you've also got a little foot there that pops out, and then it stores upright, and you are miles away from the handle touching the floor, which is a really nice feature. So please let me know what you want to know about the Motocaddy ME Remote trolley, and I'll make sure to include that in my full review. I can't wait to get this out on the course, get it tested in real world conditions, and I'll be posting that review as soon as possible. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and tap that bell notification so you'll get a little pop-up and an announcement when I post my full review. Don't forget I've included any affiliate links down in the description below if you decide you want to buy this trolley for yourself or maybe a gift for someone else. Oh, wouldn't that be a nice gift? And if you are the type of golfer that likes to get the best deals possible, then make sure you sign up to my free monthly golf deals newsletter, where I send out the best golf deals every month straight to your inbox. If you're watching this video, you're probably thinking about buying an electric trolley, or maybe you're just curious about one. So check out this video right here, where I run through all of the main brand electric trolleys that are currently available today at the end of 2025, heading into 2026. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.